Good day, everyone. We are going to start in 5 minutes. We are just waiting for other participants. Mhm. Hello.
Okay.
Okay, so I think it's time to start our webinar. Good day, everyone. My name is Anastasia, and today we are here to talk about transformer diagnostics and preventive equipment failures. I'm sure there will be some questions at the end of the presentation, so please write down them in the chat. Our technical engineer will answer them, and you will receive all answers by email directly after the webinar. Okay, so this information will be useful for power producers, transformer owners, and manufacturers, as well as directors of large factories, metallurgical plants, mining and processing enterprises, and other organizations that operate high-power oil-field transformers. Okay, so today, the plan for today is diagnosis of transformer condition and root causes of failures. Globe Core solutions for restoring transformer performance. Online units operation technologies developed by Globe Core. Specific features of the CMM MSD, TOR4 and TOR5 units. And to sum up this presentation, it will be TOR5 advantages and benefits. Today, diagnostics is a top priority in many areas of human activity. It is applied in sports, the military, medicine, and many other fields. To determine a person's health, blood tests are used. By analogy for transformers, their blood is insulation oil. And by analyzing it, we can determine the condition of the equipment. This task is especially important for transformers that have been in operation for more than 20 years, as well as for special purpose transformers working under heavy load conditions, traction, mining, marine, and others. These transformers are at high risk, and any malfunctions often require expensive repair and maintenance. There are three main ways water can get into a transformer. Leftover water after production. It is impossible to remove all water from paper insulation. Even after drying, the paper keeps about 0.5 to 1% of moisture. Moisture from the air. This happens when radiators, bushings, or expansion tanks are installed after transport or during repairs without using dry air. It can also happen if the air dryer is not replaced on time. Water from oil and insulation aging. During the whole life of the transformer, the oil and paper slowly break down. High voltage, high load speeds up this process. At temperatures over 18 degrees of Celsius, the oil starts cracking and produces acid, sludge, gases, and water. Water in a transformer causes many problems, such as lower dielectric strength of oil and less resistance to partial discharges. Faster aging of cellulose insulation. The aging speed almost doubles for every 1% more moisture in the 1.015 to 7% range. Higher catalytic activity of iron and heavy sludge formation when free water is present. Quicker oil oxidation. Stronger corrosion of steel parts inside the transformer. Weaker mechanical properties of oil when temperature rises. Transformer diagnostics can be done in two ways, laboratory or online. Laboratory oil tests need sampling first. Taking oil samples is easy, but checking moisture in paper insulation is difficult. It often requires opening the transformer and removing water samples. This work takes time, effort, and expensive tools. For example, the Carl Fisher method uses a chemical reaction with iodine. The amount of iodine used shows the water content. But even complex lab tests don't always give the full picture. In one case, oil tests in the first days of operation showed low moisture, about 10 ppm. A few days later, moisture rose to 60 ppm, which means high insulation moisture. Periodic lab checks did not notice the fast change, and the transformer later failed. That is why online diagnostics are better for reliability. Sensors work all the time, sending data continuously. That helps to detect critical changes in oil and insulation on time. GlobeCore has developed online oil drying and analysis solutions such as CMM MSD, TOR4, and TOR5. These systems can operate while the transformer is energized. Their main task is to maintain low moisture levels inside the transformers. Structurally, in terms of operating principle and connection, these units are similar, but they differ significantly in their capabilities related to online oil analysis, remote monitoring, and control. Next, we will take a closer look at each of them. Online Oil Drying Station CMM MSD. The CMM MSD unit is made to remove water from a transformer all the time. It keeps the transformer dry, no matter the oil temperature or water content. The unit has an open frame design. The pump and control system are in a sealed cabinet protected from moisture, IP54. A moisture sensor at the outlet checks the oil's water content after drying. Oil drying is done with the 3 quick-release Stellit cartridges. Filtration is done with the 100-micron quick-release filter. The unit is easy to install near the transformer. It connects with hoses and quick couplings. Online transformer oil drying station TOR4. The TOR4 also removes water from a transformer continuously, keeping it dry under any oil condition. It works in a similar way to the CMM MSD, but has extra features. The TOR4 has a closed frame design. The pump and control system are in a sealed cabinet, and the cartridge block is also enclosed with door access. Protection class is IP54. It has moisture sensors both at the inlet and outlet. This allows checking water content before and after drying and monitoring the drying process. Drying uses 3 quick-release Stellit cartridges. Filtration is done with the 100-micron quick-release filter. Like the CMM MSD, the TOR4 is quick to install near the transformer and connects with hoses and quick couplings. Transformer Oil Drying Station TOR5. The TOR5 station removes water from transformers all the time, keeping them dry. It also has advanced systems. The Transformer Insulation Monitoring System TIMS, the Transformer Safety System TSS, and Oil Level Control. In many other systems, sensors are connected directly to the transformer and can be damaged by weather. The TOR5 is different. It is installed next to the transformer inside a protective cabinet. The design allows safe installation on a foundation with anchor bolts. The system has lockable doors, so it stays safe when no workers are present. The housing has IP54 protection, which means all parts, including sensors, are well protected. Only the inlet and outlet oil pipes stay outside. Compared to TOR4 and CMM-MSD, the TOR5 has more functions, such as moisture measurement in both inlet and outlet, hydrogen in oil measurement, heater for precise water activity measurement, transformer insulation monitoring system TIMS, transformer safety system TSS, online data transfer to a web page with the GSM module, AI-based evaluation and processing of oil analysis. All other perimeters are the same as in TOR4 and CMM MSD units, so each unit differs but its functions. Next, we will look at the TOR5 in more detail, as it's the most advanced model in this series. Online diagnostics Online diagnostic methods also have challenges. Some transformer problems can appear in just a few days or even hours. If the transformer is far away, it may be hard to react quickly and avoid damage. This is why preventive maintenance is important. It means watching transformer perimeters all the time, and when problems appear, the oil is treated automatically without delay. Globcore solved this by creating one system that combines continuous transformer monitoring with real-time oil treatment. This system is the TOR5, which we will now study in more detail. Globcore's diagnostic system works with sensors. The sensors measure important parameters, calculate values, and send the results to the user. The most important parameter is moisture in the insulation. The lifetime of transformer depends mainly on the condition of the solid insulation. With time, the insulation paper gets darker, weaker, and can deform under stress. This increases the risk of electrical breakdown and short circuits, which may cause transformer failure. Moisture is the biggest danger for insulation. It reduces transformer life and raises the chance of expensive damage. It is important to check moisture both in the transformer oil and in the insulation paper. Sensors can directly measure moisture in oil, but the insulation with paper is harder. Water always moves between oil and paper, so the oil readings does not always show the real paper condition. For example, if oil moisture is 25 ppm, the top of the tank at 60 degrees of Celsius may show 11% relative humidity, and it's about 2.1% for moisture. At the bottom, where the temperature is 40 degrees of Celsius, relative humidity may be 23%, and it's about 4.2% paper moisture. The difference grows with low and weather changes. This is why relative humidity of oil is more accurate than absolute moisture content. Globcore uses this principle, which helps avoid mistakes of up to 100%. Moisture can get inside a transformer from the outside, for example, through bad seals. To prevent this, the TOR5 system checks transformer condition all the time. Sensors take readings every minute, day and night. TOR5 monitors oil temperature, top and bottom, water activity in oil, top and bottom, oil relative humidity, top and bottom, air temperature around the transformer, and relative humidity around the transformer. The system also uses a hydrogen sensor. Hydrogen is one of the first gases produced when oil starts to break down, even at 150 degrees of Celsius. It can form up to 59% of all gases from oil cracking. Because of this, hydrogen in oil is a very important diagnostic signal, especially for partial discharges. Partial discharges break weak carbon bonds in oil, creating hydrogen. By finding this early, TOR5 gives fast and clear information about possible transformer problems. All data from TOR5 sensors is sent safely to a cloud server. This is done through a fast router with special software. The router collects data from sensors using the Modbus RC485 protocol and then sends it through mobile networks, 2G, 3G, LTE, using HTTPS. On the cloud server, smart algorithms calculate extra diagnostic values to give a better picture of the transformer's health. Moisture in oil, top and bottom, moisture in insulation paper, top and bottom, oil dielectric strength, and oil quality index, OQI. These models make it possible to get more diagnostic values than the number of real sensors installed. The system goes beyond simple moisture measurement and shows deeper reads for oil and insulation. The most useful value is the Oil Quality Index, OQI. This number goes from 0 to 1, where 1 means the oil is in proper condition and 0 means the oil is badly aged. The OQI is linked with important aging factors such as acidity and surface tension. This makes it a strong tool for checking oil health without laboratory tests. In short, OQI gives operators a clear and reliable sign of oil aging and transformer reliability directly online and in real time. All results of measurements and calculations are shown on a password-protected website, so only authorized users can see the data. To stop hacking, the system uses encryption, which keeps the information safe from outsiders. All data can be stored for many years, covering the whole life of the transformer. It can be checked anytime for reports and analysis. If the internet connection is lost, the router saves data in its memory and later uploads it to the server in a batch, so no data is lost. The web application gives operators live transformer data, but sometimes faults develop too fast. To react immediately, the TOR5 unit has an automatic oil drying and filtration system. When certain limits are reached, the unit starts purification automatically. Oil is pumped through a 10-micron filter and 3 sorbent cartridges, 15 kilograms each, filled with aluminum silicate. The filter removes solid particles. The sorbent binds water molecules without heating the oil, so the oil keeps its properties. The clean oil goes back into the transformer tank from above at a speed of 30 liters per hour. This process works without stopping transformer operation. Continuous circulation through the sorbent not only removes water from oil, but also slowly dries the insulation paper. This keeps the transformer dry, safe, and reliable during its full service life. The TOR5 system is supplied fully ready to use. Its standard setup includes monitoring module, 2 sensors to measure oil measurement, moisture and water activity, hydrogen sensor, oil temperature sensor, top layer, sensors for ambient humidity and temperature, heating elements to make a temperature difference between inlet and out oil, high-speed industrial router, oil processing module, 3 sorbent cartridges, fine filter, circulation pump, pressure sensor to check filter clogging, electronic oil flow meter, oil spill sensor in the drip tray, flow type, and oil level sensor. Web application runs either in a secure cloud or on a Linux server, collects all and saves all TOR5 data, and calculates extra diagnostic values and shows operators both sensors readings and analysis results in real time. This full package gives operators continuous control of transformer condition and reliable tools for preventive maintenance. At the back of the TOR5 are systems that keep it working even if power is lost. Inverter and backup batteries run the station and Teams monitoring for up to 24 hours. UPS, uninterruptible power supply, ensures constant data collection and oil treatment. Built-in climate control. Air conditioning and heating keep the system stable in all seasons and any climate. These features make Store 5 dependable, safe, and effective in all conditions. Store 5 connects to transformers with hoses or pipelines. Quick-release cam-lock couplings allow one operator to connect it in just a few minutes. It can also connect directly to radiator fins. Store 5 works with any oil-filled transformer, no matter the brand or age. The temperature sensor is fixed directly on the transformer tank. Store 5 is designed to stay connected to a transformer and work automatically without human input. But if a hose gets damaged, oil could leak and create danger. To prevent this, Store 5 can include the Transformer Security System, TSS. An oil level sensor inside the transformer tank sends a signal if oil drops. The controller closes valves immediately, isolating Tor 5 and stopping oil loss. The TSS also helps remove air from pipelines during connection. If oil leaks inside Tor 5 itself, a drip tray sensor triggers the same protection. The system shuts valves and disconnects. This ensures safety for both the transformer and the Tor 5 unit. Oil leak protection system. The oil leak protection system controls the transformer's oils level and disconnects it from the substation if the level becomes too low. It has a bottom valve with a flanged ball valve and an electric actuator. The actuator has a spring that closes the valve even if power is lost, stopping leaks. The expansion tank has a two-level float sensor. This sensor monitors oil level, gives a signal when the level goes down, and closes the valve if the level becomes critical. Because the Tor 5 is fully automated and pre-configured at the factory, the first startup needs only 4 steps. Connect the unit to the transformer using the TSS system. Second one, switch on the unit's power supply. Then press the button to start the automatic oil monitoring and treatment mode. And fourth, activate the TSS system. In monitoring mode, oil from the bottom of the transformer tank flows only through the sensors, bypassing the sorbent cartridges. In filtration and drying mode, the oil flows through the sorbent cartridges and then returns to the top of the transformer. So if you have any questions, I just want to remind you, if you have any questions, please write down them in the chat. And now let's talk about the control panel and the program that we have inside the Tor 5. The Tor 5 system has 3 user levels: Super Administrator, Administrator, and Regular User. Super Administrator creates and deletes administrators, creates and deletes users, creates and deletes Tor 5 systems, views data from all Tor 5 systems, checks database status. Administrator had the same right as the super administrator, but cannot create or delete administrators. Regular user can view data only from their own Tor 5 systems and edit their personal profile. The web application works in any modern browser with JavaScript enabled. After opening it, the user can select an interface language. Access to functions is possible only after login with email and password. Non-logged users see only the login page. If a user forgets the password, it can be restored by entering the registration email. After logging in, the user sees a navigation panel on the left side of the page. The panel contains menu items grouped into sections. On mobile services, the panel may be hidden and can be opened by clicking the menu icon. After logging in, the user sees a world map with icons showing transformers connected to Tor5 systems. Administrators can see all transformers. Regular users can see only their own transformers. The icon colors show the transformer status. Green, all perimeters are normal. Yellow, some perimeters are outside the normal range. And red, some perimeters are in a critical zone. The map automatically adjusts to show all devices on the screen. Each icon showed the real location of the transformer based on geolocation data from the connected routers. When the user clicks on an icon, a panel opens with a short overview of sensor data. By choosing list units, the user can see a list of Tor5 systems available. Regular users see only their own systems. Administrators see all systems. Clicking on a system name opens the dashboard. This page shows all data received from sensors, plus calculated perimeters. The indicator block shows the main transformer perimeters. It has two pages with 6 indicators each. Users can switch pages with left-right buttons. The number of indicators may grow if more sensors are added. Indicators update every 3 seconds. This chart shows water content at the top and bottom of the transformer as a scatter plot. It updates each time the page is reloaded. This chart shows all sensor data and calculated values. Data is displayed at 1-minute intervals. By moving the mouse over a point, the user can see the value, date, and time. The chart updates when the page is reloaded. For clarity, the system uses 3 colors. Green values are normal, yellow values are out of range but not critical, attended needed, and red values are critical, urgent action required. If a transformer does not send data for more than 10 minutes, the indicator shows no data available. When the data starts coming again, the indicators return automatically. Click and Show Detailed in the indicator block opens a page with more information about the perimeter. This page shows the current value, maximum, average, and minimum values, the last 50 readings as a bar chart, and Globe Core AI recommendations. On the dashboard or detail page, the user can choose a date range with the Select Data Range button. By default, the system shows today's data. Next to the button, there is an option to download the data as a CSV file, Excel. This file can be used for manual analysis. The Unit Tree page shows connected devices in a tree view: company owner, substation, transformer, and system. In this situation, transformers can see all devices, and regular users can see only their own devices and systems. Administrators have buttons to delete systems or go to the Edit page. The Add Unit page is only for administrators and is used before equipment installation. During registration, the administrator enters system owner, country and city, system name, and short description, group, subgroup optional, and system photo. After this, the system gives a unique 5-character ID which is added to the router configuration. The list users page shows all registered users, their email addresses, registration and last login time. Admins can also delete users here. The Add User page is for adding new users. Fields to fill in: first and last name, company name, email address, user role, administrator or user only super administrator can choose. Interface language, avatar image optional. After registration, the user gets an email with login details. Later, users can update their own information on the My Profile page. On the Edit Profile page, all users can change their registration data and update their password. The Database Status page, only for admins, shows how the system uses Amazon Cloud Storage. It lists the number of records and how much disk space they take. On the API documentation, users can get an API key, send authorized requests, receive answers in JSON REST format, and see examples of API functions. This allows third-party applications to use data. API documentation is available to any authorized user, but only for their own systems. When adding a new transformer, you can fill out a questionnaire with the current oil parameters. Based on this information, a request is created to access the oil condition. Clockcore AI gives detailed recommendations about the oil, suggests preventive actions to improve it. Next to the automatic data update button, there is a button to activate Clockcore Artificial Intelligence. It analyzes data connected during monitoring and gives an overall assessment of the transformer system for the selected time period. And now, to sum up this presentation, let's talk about advantages of the Tor5 system. So, it's cost-effective. Tor5 is cheaper than buying new transformers and avoids losses from failures. Multifunctional. Monitors transformer perimeters, filters and dries oil, and informs the user about equipment status. Versatile. Works with new and old oil-filled transformers of different types. Compact. All components are in a unit 115 centimeters up to 208 centimeters up to 35 centimeters. Durable. Components are well protected and last as long as the transformer. User-friendly web application. Shows substations and transformers on a map with oil condition graphs and charts. Easy connection. It can be connected in a few minutes. Automated. Oil is treated without stopping the transformer. Remote access. Managers or service staff can monitor transformers from anywhere. Full information. Continuous data gives a better view of oil condition than periodic checks. Benefits of Tor5 extends the life of new transformers by decades. For older transformers, Tor5 tracks oil aging to plan maintenance and save decommissioning. Longer intervals between maintenance because of preventive oil treatment. Saves money by reducing the need for laboratory analysis. Lower insurance costs because Tor5 reduces the chance of transformer failure. Less need for skilled personnel, sampling specialists, lab staff, and filtration operators, and protects the environment. It prevents oil spills, fires, or explosions. Flexibility and adaptivity. Tor 5 can adapt to new transformer models and be equipped with extra devices. Sorbent drying does not affect gas sensors, so hydrogen sensors can work with other sensors. Oil treatment can be turned on or off remotely via computer or mobile device. Extra sorbents can be added or different types used if effective. The standard filter is 10 microns with optional 5, 3 or 1 micron filters. So thank you for your attention today. Thank you for being with us. If you have any questions, need access to the recorded webinar, or require additional details, please feel free to contact me directly at my email address or via WhatsApp, or reach out to our manager responsible for communication with you. And if you have any other questions, you still can leave them in the chat. Or if you need certification, so that's all information for today. Thank you for being with us and have a good day.